Have you ever felt like you're not living up to your full potential? Like there's a version of you out there that you're yet to discover and you don't know exactly how to go about it. 2025 is right around the corner. Finding yourself, discovering who you truly are is the key to living to your full potential. I'm going to show you how to unlock that version of yourself that has been waiting for the moment to shine. Whether you've been stuck in a rut or you're unsure of your purpose or you're finding clarity, at the end of this video, you're going to find the tools to uncover who you truly are. So watch this video to the end. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rosemary, and today we are diving into something that is incredibly important to me: how to discover who you truly are and become the best version of yourself. The first question you should be asking yourself is, why do you need to discover yourself? Why do you need to know yourself? The truth is, when you don't know who you truly are, it's easy to get caught up in the expectations of others. You might feel stuck in a job, a toxic relationship, a toxic environment. You might even have routines that don't give you joy, but you're living it because you don't know who you truly are. It's just like walking through life on autopilot. So I'll be sharing my journey, the lessons I've learned, the steps I took to become my highest self. Self-discovery is actually the key to break free out of that circle. It's how you begin to make decisions that truly align with your values and your purpose. Let me share a bit of my story with you. There was a point in my life where I was living on autopilot, where I was so unhappy. I was stuck in a job that I didn't like because it didn't resonate with who I wanted to be. I was just doing it for the money. I was stuck in a toxic relationship for more than a year. It was so bad. The relationship was so bad to my mental health. I was in an environment that I didn't like, that I didn't want to be. I felt totally lost. I knew what I wanted, but there was no clarity. It was just like I was living, I was just existing. I wasn't doing what was making me happy, or whatever it is that was going on with me was not what I wanted for myself. I knew deep down that those were not what I wanted for myself. Like, who would want to be in a toxic relationship? Who wants to be in a job they don't like? Who would want to be around people that do not really care about them? But I was there. I had to hit rock bottom, and that was when I made the decision that no, this is not the life I want. This is not who I want to be. This is not who I see myself in the future to be. I have to make changes. I have to do something for myself. I have to take myself out of this shithole. Do you get what I mean? Like, I wanted to really do better. I didn't know what to do. Like, I was stuck. To be honest, I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. And I knew it didn't make any sense because this is not what I wanted for myself. This is not the kind of life I have envisioned for myself. So I told myself, I was like, nah, I have to break free out of this circle. I have to find myself. I have to discover myself. Here's what I did. I asked myself, I had to take a step back from everybody. I shut everybody out, and I asked myself, is this what you truly want for yourself? Is this the life you want? Is this the kind of man you want to spend the rest of your life with? And I was like, nah, this is not it. This is not. I know I deserve better. I know that God wants better for me, and I deserve better. I deserve to have a beautiful smile on my face every day when I think about who I'm with. I deserve a healthy relationship where I don't need to be anxious, I don't need to be scared. A relationship where I don't have to go days or weeks without talking to my partner. Like, it was crazy. It was that crazy, to be honest. It was that crazy. But I was there because I really didn't know myself. I wasn't confident enough. After a series of embarrassment, tons of back and forth, I just called myself to order one day, and I was like, nah. I shut everybody out, and I was like, this is not the life I envisioned for myself. This is not what I want, because I know what I want for myself. I know the kind of life I want to live, and this is totally out of line. This is not what I want. So I needed to know myself. I can't keep showing up for everybody and then leaving myself out. That's what happens when you do not know yourself. You keep showing up for people even when you're exhausted, even when you feel bad, even when you don't feel okay. You always want people to smile. You always want to make people happy, and then you leave yourself behind. I began to ask myself, what do I truly want? What do I truly enjoy? What kind of relationship do I want? What kind of job do I want? How do I want my finances to be? What kind of friends do I want? What kind of environment do I want to live in? What do I like? What makes me feel alive? What makes me happy? What's that thing that I would like to do that even when I do not get money or when time is going, I still feel happy doing it? I sat myself down and I asked myself those kind of questions. And that was when I started discovering myself. I got a journal and then I started writing everything down. That was when the change started. Now look at me. Look at how life is going good for me, because I made that decision. Because I drew myself back. and spoke to myself, because I tried to learn about myself. I changed my whole life just with that one decision of shutting everybody out. The first step, take a break, shut everybody out. I'm telling you, I did this. I even still do it till today. Anytime I feel overwhelmed, I shut everybody out. Shut everybody out. It could be for a weekend, it could be for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months. People even do it for 6 months. Shut everybody out. You can't be in a noisy place and concentrate. Shut everybody out. Ask yourself tough questions. Ask yourself what you truly want. Do you really want to be stuck in a rut? Do you really want to be in that relationship that you are not happy? Do you really want to be in that environment that is not serving you anymore? Those questions you run from are the questions that will help you know what you truly like. You can't do that in the noise. That's the reason why you need to step back and shut everybody out. Like, for once, put yourself first. Don't think about anybody. Think about yourself. Think about where you are and where you want to be. Think about what you're doing right now and what you want to do in the future, or the life you're living right now and the life you want to live in the future. Think about all of that. Sit yourself down and talk to yourself. What are your values? What is your purpose on earth? What truly gives you spark? What makes you happy? What kind of relationship do you want? How do you want your bank account to look like? How do you want your mental health to look like? How do you want your life to be in the next 2 to 3 years? How do you want your family to be like? How do you want your friends to look like? Ask yourself those questions. They can be difficult. How do you want your life to be like? How do you want to show up? Because you need to be full to be able to show up for anybody anyway. So shut everybody out and give yourself a break to reflect. Give yourself time to reflect. You really need that. Second step here is start a journal. All the questions you ask yourself while you were reflecting, you need to put them down. You have to connect with yourself. Put them down. A journal is better than speaking to people that are likely not to even give you an answer to your questions. Journaling is like talking to yourself. Everything you ask yourself in the first phase, write them down and answer everything. When you answer it, that's when you begin to know who you truly are. I'm not really a fan of sharing your problems to the world and all, to people and stuff, but like I'm not against it either. You can always talk to people. Like, I'm always somebody that want people to confide in me and stuff, but I journal a lot. I like to write things down. I prefer to write things down because there are things that you feel, oh, these things are embarrassing to talk about, but you put them down in your journal. When you look back at it, you know that, okay, you are in contact with yourself, you are communicating with yourself. That's what journaling is for, communicating with yourself. And when you communicate with yourself, you get to know yourself even better. Over time, you begin to see patterns and you begin to discover different aspects of your life. You begin to see yourself for who you truly are. Your sparks will guide you towards your true path. Your sparks are what is going to help you learn about yourself. So journal, write everything down. Write your purpose, write your plans, write your ideas, write your feelings, your emotions, the way you feel. Write them down, put them down in your journal. Those are the things that when you go back to it, you know these are what differentiates you from somebody else. These are the things that when you go back to it, you know you learn. It helps you. Journaling helps you learn about yourself generally. 3, challenge your comfort zone. Get up from your comfort zone. You need to leave your comfort zone. Learn a new skill, travel to different places, change your environment. Nothing grows in your comfort zone. So you need to actually leave your comfort zone to challenge yourself. That's when you get to know what you're capable of and what you're not. That's when you get to know what to try or what to not try. That's when you get to know what triggers you and what doesn't. That's when you get to know the things that are good for you. That's when you get to know the environment that you actually bloom. If you don't do all of that, you never get to know yourself. You really need to get up and try new things. Go to different places, try new food, try new people, like new culture, everything. You can even decide to change your style. Nothing, absolutely nothing grows in your comfort zone. You need to go out there. You need to challenge yourself every day. For me, this year, I took up the challenge to start on my YouTube channel. I knew that I've always wanted to do it, but there was one fear gripping me, and this year I was like, nah, I'm going to start this thing. And it was that process that I began to learn a lot of things. I learned about my strengths and my weaknesses. I didn't know how to edit videos. I started learning how to edit videos. I started learning how to speak properly. I started learning a lot of things. Like, I've learned a lot of things on this journey. I know there's still a lot to unlock, and I'm still going. I'm not afraid. I am challenging myself every day, doing new things. The things that on a normal day I wouldn't do, I'm doing them. Why? Because I have a dream, because I am pursuing something. I have to keep going. I cannot stop. I cannot relent. So taking up challenges actually helps you to learn about yourself, to know what you're actually capable of doing. It helps you understand your shortcomings and gives you a better view of what you should improve on. That's why you need to pick up challenges. Number 4, set boundaries and stand on them. Anything that does not bring you peace, that doesn't give you joy, that doesn't make you happy, don't do it. Learn to say no. And I mean, you don't have to feel bad when you say no. Put yourself first. There's nothing wrong with putting yourself first. A lot of people are selfish. Like, this world is a very selfish world. Everybody's fighting for themselves. So learn to put yourself first. Step back. Anything that does not give you peace, step back from it. Protect your peace at all costs. Your peace should be your number 1 priority. Don't let anybody sabotage your peace. Don't let anybody make you feel bad for choosing yourself. You have to be selfish, because I tell you, if people know that you're a yes man, they're going to use you, and you don't want that. You don't want that on a self-discovery journey. So always choose yourself. Say no and protect your peace. Protect your peace at all costs. Number 5, explore your passion. Dig deeper into what you truly like. What gives you peace? What gives you joy? Like, what's that thing that when you wake up in the morning, you are happy to go and do it, even when you're not getting paid for it? Like, you're really happy to do it. Like, your passion often reveals your purpose. Your passion often reveals what you truly like, what you truly value in life. Your passion gives you clue about things that actually lights you up from the inside. I'll give you an example. I discovered that I have passion for sharing, I have passion for speaking, I have passion for listening to people. Helping others find their purpose and passion in life and living their full potential was my purpose. I discovered that speaking was my purpose. I like to speak life into people. I like to talk to people. I like to encourage people. That's my passion. That's one thing I do every day when I wake up, and I don't get tired. I could advise somebody from today till tomorrow and I won't get tired. That's my passion. I like to speak. I like to speak life into people. I like to encourage people. I like to help people see their true self, see their true potential. That's who I am. That's what I like. That's what I have passion for. So I do it effortlessly without getting paid. I know that a time will come when I can start earning money from there. But right now, I'm not earning anything from doing this job right now. But I love it. I love to do it. I love to speak. I love to give value. I just love it. That's just who I am. So pay attention to the things that gives you joy, even when they seem unconventional. It could be art, could be content creation, could be business, could be helping others, could be speaking. It could be anything. So just pay attention and get it. Once you get it, everything starts to click. Anything that makes you happy is your passion. So lean into it. Number 6, ask yourself difficult questions and answer it with brutal honesty. The best person to be honest with is yourself. You don't lie to yourself. Never lie to yourself. Always tell yourself the truth. Ask yourself those difficult questions. What kind of life do I want? Where do I see myself in the next 5 years? What kind of job do I want to do? What kind of a family do I want to raise? What kind of relationship do I want to be in? How do I want my finances to be like? How do I want to look? How physically? How do I want my mental health to be like? What makes you unhappy? What gives you anxiety? What triggers you? You need to ask yourself those difficult questions and answer yourself with total honesty. Look at yourself, ask yourself those questions and answer yourself. Don't be afraid of the uncomfortable truth. It's how you grow. Number 7, observe your emotions and your reaction. How you react to things, really important on the journey to self-discovery. How do you react to things? What triggers you? What drains you? What makes you happy? What makes you sad? What's the thing that when you see, you don't want to ever see it again? Like, what are those things? You need to be in touch with your emotions. You need to, and it helps emotional intelligence as well. You need to be in touch with your emotions. You need to know how you react to things. You need to be honest with yourself as well, because hiding how you feel about certain things is bad. You don't need to hide who you truly are. Pay attention to how you feel in different situations. Number 8, let go of perfectionism. Perfectionism to me is paralyzing. Aiming to be perfect instead of trying your best is paralyzing. It's totally, I hate being perfect. Like, I hate trying to be perfect. I can't even wait. I don't have the patience to wait, so I just do my things on the go. Instead of trying to be perfect, instead of waiting for everything to be rosy before you do something, you're just wasting your time, to be honest, because nothing is ever like that. Nothing is perfect. There are things that you just need to go with the flow. Like, just go with the flow. Instead of aiming for perfection, embrace progress. Every step, no matter how small, is moving you closer to understanding your true self. Allow yourself grow through trial and error. Everything cannot be perfect. You don't need to be perfect. You don't owe anybody perfection. Allow yourself grow. Give yourself room to grow. Give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself room to grow. Number 9, embrace solitude and silence. Oh my god, how I love being alone. How I love the fact that I actually live alone. Sometimes just take walks, think about yourself, like just stay away from the noise, go off social media, sometimes meditate. Like silence can help you connect with yourself on a deeper level. Like try to disconnect from people, try to get your alone time, create room for solitude. It is really important to actually be quiet for some time, because that's when you really get to connect with yourself on a deeper level. Personally, after a quiet time or after spending time alone is actually when I come out bigger. Like I always have a breakthrough, because when I spend time with myself, I connect with myself on a deeper level. I find clarity, I come up with new ideas and try to practicalize it. I always try to spend time with myself to be able to prepare myself, to tap into myself, my inner self, to prepare myself for the next phase of my life, because growth is something that never stops. Like I always grow, and so whenever I spend time with myself, I prepare myself mentally for the next phase of my life. I prepare myself to get into the best phase of my life here, because yes, every phase of my life is actually the best. I don't settle. I actually try to just prepare and connect to myself. When you see me quiet, when I go offline, when I disconnect myself with people, I'm actually working on myself. That's the best time to actually work on yourself. Number 10, look into your past. Your past has almost all the clues you need to find yourself, to discover who you truly are right now. Like look into your childhood. Like what were your childhood dreams? What did you want to be when you grew up? Like what have you been thinking about since you were a child, like you couldn't wait to do? Go back, think about it, write them down in your journal. By reflecting on your life story, you can uncover a lot of things. It helps you spot patterns, it helps you understand your motives, it helps you gain insight into your unique personality. 11, surround yourself with the right people. Are the people around you encouraging you? Are they seeing your dreams? Are they pushing you to achieve your goals? Are they intelligent? Are they smart? Are they nice? Are they good to you? Do they inspire you? Are they challenging your thinking? Are they pushing you to grow? Being around people that uplift and motivate you can help you get in touch with your potential. Like it can help you tap into your real self, to help you discover yourself. The people around you can actually help you discover who you truly are. Make intentional choices about who you spend your time with. You might want to be among the people that are spiritually inclined, people that are actually doing well mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you financially. You want to just be around the best set of people. You need to be intentional about who you spend your time with. Number 12, take action. Like it's really easy to get caught up in the idea phase. Like you're listening to me right now, but taking the action to actually change your life might be something that is difficult for you. But the action is actually where the result is. If you don't take action, you will never get to see any result. Start small. You don't need to do everything that I've listed just at once. You need to start step by step. Break it down. Do it one after the other. That's the only way. Like that's even the easiest way to actually discover yourself. Start small, but start now. You don't need to wait to have everything figured out. Like I said, start small, break it down from the first thing, because it's easy to listen to me right now and not do anything. But if you pick one or two things and you start doing it, you would actually want to go back. Oh, what's the next thing? Do the first one, the second one, the third. Before you know, you are on another level. Like you've discovered yourself, you're discovering new things about yourself. So you need to actually take action. You don't need to listen and then just leave it like that. Take action. Write everything that I have said down and stick it one after the other. Tick your boxes, and trust me, by the time you're doing all of that, you see yourself growing. Those baby steps you're taking towards your self-discovery journey is actually what's going to amount to the big result that you're going to see. So start small. Bonus points: embrace failure. Don't fear failure. Failure is what makes you. Failure is one of the most powerful teachers. Embrace failure. Don't be scared. Don't be ashamed of yourself if you fail. Every mistake, setbacks, challenges, all of that is an opportunity for you to actually learn and grow through it. Embrace failure as part of your journey. And trust me, failure is not a reflection of your worth. It's a stepping stone to discovering the real you. If you don't fail, you never get to know the right one. So you need to fail to actually know what works. So embrace failure. Don't be scared. Don't be ashamed of failure. Failure is a normal thing. People fail more than they even pass. When you see successful people, they'll tell you the amount of times they failed before they became successful are more than their wins. So embrace failure. Remember, self-discovery is a lifelong journey. It's not a destination. It requires curiosity, patience, and the courage to dive deep within yourself, to tap in your inner self. The tools we've discovered today are just the beginning. So start with one or two of them and see where it takes you. So what's one thing you're going to start doing to help you discover the real you? Drop in the comment section. I would like to be on this journey with you. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you think it's going to be helpful to somebody. I'm excited to see the result. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, you're on the journey to discovering your authentic self. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to be kind to yourself. You need to speak good words to yourself. You need to show up as your highest self. See you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much.